Himalayas, one of the deadliest mountain of the world, and the deadliest people who are actually having some kinds of information and courage to climb over these kinds of mountains. Hello students, welcome in this lecture of online sessions, and today we are gonna learn about the chapter which is depending on these kinds of theories related to Sumit only. Now, if the question is arising in your mind that what is Sumit, then I'll tell you that the Sumit means it's a kind of, we can say it's a part of a mountain only, mountain ranges where the people are trying to conquer their heights with the courage of their own sense. So if you go more further, this lesson, chapter number 5, is also detailed about the same theory related with the concept of climbing of mountain, which is the Mount Everest. So if you go more further, we need to understand that what things a person needs to climb a mountain and what kind of theories he should justify before climbing up a mountain. The lesson number 5, the Sumit Within, is dealing with these kinds of same theories, topic, imaginations and struggle stories and many more kinds of things related to the concept of today's lecture. So whenever a person, he or she is desired to go over this kinds of mountain to get the elite of the mountain, then he or she needs to get the full amount of courage, inspiration and a reason why he or she is climbing these kinds of things, because it can be the last ever thought of their life also, because these are the mountains which are deadliest mountain ranges in the world, and once if you have stepped ahead to climb these kinds of mountains, your life can be also in the risky zone. Let's focus in the story, and before you read, the concept which is dealing with the theory relating with the subject is also dealing with the person whose name is Major HPS Avilias. Now he was a member of the first successful Indian expedition to the Mount Everest in the year 1965. You must remember this date, my dear students. As if we go more further, then the question also arises, okay, how did he feel when he stood on the top of the mountain's height on the wall of the one of the point where the world roof can be seen out? That's also a question. So let's check it out in this theory of the lesson and hear the story in his own words, as he is also one of the author of this lesson, and climbing the Sumit, creating the experience related to the Sumit and also relating with the general theories of the concept of these examples here. So before climbing any kind of mountain, a person needs to get theory clear that whether he will be climbing that mountain or he will come back from the area beneath or from some of the conquering mountains or the ranges here. So whenever you are actually, as per my guidance, my dear student, whenever you are actually trying to get to these kinds of mountains, you need to subjectify yourself, justify yourself that you are not going to come back, because coming back can be more dangerous than to climbing on the top. Sometimes as you make much energy to reach till between of the mountain and you're coming back, you need same energy to come back to here. Therefore it's my wish that if you are feeling good enough, if you have the oxygen bottles and many more kinds of equipments, you must continue your theory of your expedition. You should not come back, and that is the best thing related to your courage, dignity and also your willpower. Now moving further, as I told you that this lesson is depending on these kinds of theories, then we need to understand, okay, how it is related with the emotions. Let's check it out here. The first paragraph says about that, okay, of all the emotions whichever surge, the meaning of surge means arising suddenly inside, with all the motions, the meaning which surged inside me through this expectation, I stood on the summit, on the Everest, looking back or looking over the miles and miles of the panoramic view. Panoramic view means what? You are actually watching a wide range of that. Actually you are a dominator at that time. Dominator means a person who is ruling the mountain or ruling any kind of thing, dominating. So somehow I was thinking humiliately. So who is telling this kinds of thing? This kinds of things is actually told by you can say Major, and the name is given that is HPS. Now as I said you that he was actually feeling this kind of thing, he is sharing also this kinds of stories. The physical in his sense, he was actually seems to say that thank God, he is saying that thank God it's all over now physically, because now he was actually on the top of the mountain. He was thanking to God also because the God gave him the courage to reach till there. However, instead of being jubilant, if we talk about how still to being jubilant means very happy and get successful also, there was a tingle of sadness also. Now what was the sadness here? It was because I had already done ultimate things in the climbing, and there would be some more things, because I want to do more climbings here, but nothing high to climb all the roads after they would actually let me down here. Now reaching towards the top of the end of the mountain, he was thinking, he was slightly sad also. Now why he was sad, as I said you, he was thinking that I need to go back downside. There is no way where I can go more and more over this mountain. Some will power of the persons are enormous. They are very wide enough, and they are unimaginable also in the theory. So he's also thinking that I need to conquer more and more. So by climbing the summit, if I go more further of the Everest, they're overwhelming. They're making my blood pressure to come out. It's like a pulsar which is making my pulse to rise up. It is rising up the pulsar. So by a deep sense of belief, of joy, thankfulness, it is a joy which lasted for a lifetime. Always I was remembering about this kinds of theories in the situation only, and always I was talking about the concept related to the mountain only, and that's I did in my life. That my I'm achieving the world fame, as he was thinking out here. The experience changes you completely if you are climbing that mountain. Target, risk, dignity, integrity and focus are some of the words whose life can be changed out. That life of a person can be related with these kinds of words only. They are targeted, they are focused, they are taking the risk, and they are dignifying their glory. So this lesson is all about relating fact of this theory, where he is telling that experience of climbing mountain will completely change you. It will change you completely, and thereafter the man who has been actually able to climb the mountains are the greater man, and the man who has never did the same again are also thinking about that kind of habits here. So as I look back to the lifetime, he's telling that, Mr. Major is telling that, as I look back to the lifetime after climbing the Mount Everest, I cannot help remarkable things. I cannot after climbing I cannot think about that kind of thing, because the summit actually was in my mind. No less formidable and no easier to climb. Whenever I was trying to climb, it was not less easier, it was more harder, and it was actually a concept of theory where I was thinking that I should climb this mountain, as it is said by Mr. Major. So if you go more further, then we can say even getting down, when I was coming down the summit, once physical exhaustion can be felt out had gone, and I began ask myself the question that why I had climbed Everest here. I was actually drowning out with my energy. Now lack of energy also leads towards lack of integrity and focus too. Like whenever we are not having any kind of energy, then we are not focused on our work. So the question is that why I climbed that here. I had climbed why did the act of reaching towards the mountain summit have holded me such in my imaginations? Why I was thinking all the ways to climb the mountain? What was the reason behind that? Let me guess it out here. So he's telling about his kinds of theories, and therefore why it was remaining in my mind here. Would this theory last long forever? Will this theory go with me last long forever? Another question is there, and that's why he's telling that, okay, would my memory fade away slowly, or it will last long? Because it is said that as we die, we remember last things in our last 40 seconds. But is it possible that before our death, every motion of our life, every moment of our life, the conquering moments of our life, the happy moments of our life can be remembered by us for the ancient time also? Is it possible? Or slowly I will be forgotten by the people, my thought will be forgotten by the people, and nobody will remember me. So he's thinking about that kind of conceptual belief and the theory too. As if we go more further, then all these thoughts led me the questions asking about myself to my own opinion, that why people climb the mountains here. So that is also, see, this lesson is all depending on the inspiration. This lesson is all depending upon the basic concept of the theory of willpower, and also some questions which is arising in between the people who are about to climb the Mount Everest or any kind of the mountains here. But the Mount Everest is one of the very famous mountain which is actually climbed by, or trying to climb by, most of the, we can say, mountaineers, because it is actually you are getting your lifetime achievement if you're climbing this kinds of mountain. So therefore the simplest answer would be, as the another I can say that the simplest answer would be that, as the another one can say that climbing of the mountain can be easier, but reaching on the top can be more tougher than the thought also. So the simplest answer would be, as other have said, that because it is actually there and it is present in the great difficulties, so man takes delight of overcoming of the obstacles. Risk is one of the word which is not used by most of the people, but explored by the people who are actually needing to conquer their fear. And that is only this lesson is about. Some positions in your life are coming, some chances in your life are coming, in which you don't have any option. You need to take risk, or you just need to leave it out here. It's an English proverb that to get a biscuit you need to risk it. It means to get all these kinds of things, you should not run from that place. Means अगर वहाँ से आप चले जाते हो तो आपने उस चीज़ को कॉन्कर नहीं किया, आपने रिस्क नहीं लिया. So you can say that कि you should actually face that. You should face that kind of thing. Facing that kind of thing is the best thing, where you can lead with your all the achievements and also with your theories, my dear student. So sometimes we need to take risk here, but a risk should be positive enough. It should not be negative here. So therefore we can say that because it is so dangerous, jitna khatarnak hai utna interesting, and the people are trying to go there. So that is how we can say Mount Everest is being climbed by the people. So the obstacles climbing the mountain are physical as well. The climbing of summit, endurance, persistence, and also we can say willpower is making us to go there. And the demonstration of these kinds of physical qualities is also so we can say good, okay, without any kind of doubt, no doubt, exhilarating here. As far as we move there will be also one internal experience to us here. So I have more personal answers related to these questions from my childhood, as I have been attracted by the mountains, is said by Mr. Major. So he's telling that since from the childhood days I was attracted by these kinds of theories. Whenever we are child, whenever we are actually in the childhood days, our memories are floating by the help of our own imaginations, and our imaginations are giving us the wings also, the wings of imagination. In these kinds of wings we can say that whenever we are trying to conquer our fear, we are actually overwhelming ourselves. Overwhelming means we are very overjoyed ourselves, and we are feared also about that kind of thing. So here it has been miserable, as he's telling that it can be miserable, lots of fun with that. When away the mountains and the plains can be seen out. Mountains are the natural we can say things, and they are best at the nature side. If you'll see the mountain, they are the best at the nature side. So the beauty and the majesty poses a great prosperity in the challenges also. And if you go more further, then like to be known about the beauty and majesty, many of I have also seen that. I believe that the mountains are actually a means of the communication with the God. You get the inner peace. Whenever you are going towards the mountain, you'll properly get the inner peace. There is no sound, only the sound of air can be seen. Your own heartbeat can be felt. That much comfortable and calm area is that. It's not like the comfortable, but so silent area is that. So that's how we can say that these kinds of mountains are actually described by the person in the story, by the author in the story. So one having granted about that thing, guys, things and theories here, he's telling that okay, once one have granted these kinds of questions, remaining why Everest only. If anybody is thinking about the mountain, then the question is why Everest? Why Everest only here? Because it is the highest mountain. It is the highest mountain, and apart from that we can say it's the mightiest mountain that has defined by the people, since from the many attempts people are not reaching to that kind of places here. And if I'm trying to reach in one attempt, it's marvelous thinking. So we can say that it is brutal struggling. ये बहुत dangerous है, बर्बरता है इसमें, and it is struggling also. And also we can say that with the rocks and ice, and once one have taken the step to forward, it cannot give away with the halfway. Even when one's life is taken at stake, mountain will not allow to climb on that here. You need to get a proper guts to that. You need to get a proper theory, you need to get a proper confidence to climb these kinds of mountains. And that's how the mountain is related with these kinds of theories, where most of the people are only thinking to climb the mountain which is known as the Mount Everest. And you know where is the Everest, so we should always be proud that Mount Everest is in our India, are lying in the Indian borders. It's not completely, somehow we can say that, sharing boundaries, lying in the Indian borders. That's how we can understand here. So the difficulties are there, but as I said, you my dear student, without taking difficulties, how you are gonna lead these kinds of things? You're not gonna lead these kinds of things. You need to take this discovery things, you need to explore your own imagination, theories, and also you need to get the difficulties in your life. The difficulties are the only thing which are actually making you to struggle well, to become a man of hard work. So that's how this lesson is depending. It's loaded with almost every line is loaded with the inspiration. So you must listen my lecture very carefully, my dear student. So this is the feeling and victory of the happiness, also battle, also like I have fought the battle, I won the battle, I have done this kinds of exhilaration things, joy of. Now glimpses of this kinds of peak in the distance, I get transported myself enough to the another world. Whenever I relate my theories, whenever I go in the mountains and all, I just transport my kinds of theories to the another world. Means he's telling that I'm lost in that kind of game, I'm just lost in that kind of theories, and he is actually taken the other world. How you can imagine, my dear student, how submerged this person is there in his own imaginations and the hard work also. I experienced a change within me, as he's telling that when I climbed and conquered, I experienced a change in me. Now what was the change? The change which can only be felt by me in a mystical world, means spiritual world. जैसे मान लो मैं कोई spiritual जादुई दुनिया में आ चुका हूँ, relate with a God, ईश्वर से मेरा ताल्लुक हो चुका है. तो that's how he's telling that they called which can be only called mystical, spiritual, supernatural. Somehow by its beauty, fullness and might, ruggedness also, the hardness of the mountain and the difficulties that encounter, जो घटनाएं मेरे साथ घटी, difficulties and all, everything is related with that. On the way we can say the peak draws me, और जो peak होता है last, the position of the mountain, मुझे खींच कर लाता है वो. It is drawing me back, it is drawing me internally. And also we can say that when I'm encountering these kinds of things, Everest, what it did with me actually changed my difficulties, and the challenges which registered with me also made me more stronger, more powerful, and made me more comfortable in my life also. So therefore we can say this author is trying to get his all the detailed theories and the experience shared with you. Looking back, I found that I have not yet fully explained why I climbed the mountain here, Everest. It is like answering the question, as he's telling that why you breathe. Why you breathe? You breathe to survive. So why I climb? I climb to survive. Some thoughts are there in the human beings, some thoughts are there with the we can say environmental changes and all with the people, that whenever they are actually relating with that kind of thought, they are thinking that I need to complete this kinds of thoughts, otherwise my life will be ending out. So therefore we can say, and there is the fact also about the Mount Everest, that it is not just the physical to climb. The man who has been actually to the mountain trip or the mountain top becomes conscious in spatial manner of his own smallness, of his own largeness. Means he will know that a man who is going in the mountain, he will actually get the Gyan internal, like Gautam Buddha got the Gyan. Remembered? You will know who are you actually. Who are you? You will know that if you will climb the Mount Everest. This lesson is all about that kind of thing only, and therefore this lesson is also relating with the detailed theory of the concept related to the charges internally which is created by yourself, and that is only the Mount Everest. So therefore there is no final answer possible about the Mount Everest and climbing also. The man who has been mountain to the top is becoming universal peacefulness. Internally it is becoming, and that's how the physical contest about the mountain is only a part of achievement, but we can say the inner change which you will actually conquer is a part of theory of the mountain. मीन्स अगर आप जा रहे हो वहाँ पे तो फिजिकली तो चेंजेस आते हैं आप में, तुम शायद थक भी जाओगे, बट जो मेन चेंजेस आता है वो आपके विचारों में आता है. यू विल एक्चुअली हैव सम गुड थॉट्स चेंज, यू विल गेट अ स्टेबिलिटी इन योर लाइफ, स्थिरता आएगी. And that's how we can say the Mount Everest is actually doing with the people mind. Satisfaction with the deep urge of the rise can be feel in the surrounding, as is telling that. And it can be also considered to be most typical, most beautiful, most imaginable things related to your own theory. So considering a typical climb, you need to focus. Considering a typical climb towards the summit, one at the last morning and the last height of the night, we can say, can be also imaginable. And therefore you are actually sharing a rope with the another climber. That is also one of the sharing sharing power is coming out here. You firm in that his life is in your hand. You are responsible, you are determined, you are focused, you are struggled well, and therefore inch and inch the way you are getting the bliss of that here. The climb, the grim, you will all imagine your own imagination of the rim. Then you strain every nerve of your working in the area of your blood, in the cells. Every charges can be seen out here. You can be feeling that every step, as you move forward, everything will be created inside you. So we can say famous climber have left some of the records of this help given by the others also. Means as the famous climbers are climbing, my dear student, they leave some record which can be achieved by the upcoming premature climbers or the new climbers. They have also recorded that needed just where the difficulties can become. They also made some kinds of help centers made there. They also gave some kinds of theories how you can help yourself. So whenever you actually curse yourself to having let yourself in for the help, you can help yourself. And that's how you can wonder the theory of climbing the Mount Everest. Not only this much, my dear student, it can be also relating with the concept where you can deal with the situation where you can make yourself struggled well and to climb the mountain here. So these kinds of lessons are relating with the theory where the general moral of the lesson is relating with the imagination, then determination, focus and winningship also. So you wonder why you ever undertook the moment at your own back risk. And it is also said that it would be also sheer relief to go down if you are going down. But instead of up, sometimes instead of going up, you can move down also, but it will not give you that much happiness. It can be happiness, but not that much happiness. So you need to conquer the mountain. Almost at you actually snap out the mood, you can say that there is something in you that does not let you give up. Almost if you are thinking that it is happy to go down rather to come here, can be good enough for me, but something will be there internal to you, something which will not let you go down. आपके अंदर कुछ होगा ऐसा जो आपको नीचे नहीं जाने देगा. And that's how I can say that कि Mount Everest का यही काम है. अगर आप उसकी सुंदरता, if you are watching the beauty, watching the imagination, if you are climbing that, you will easily understand that the climbing of the mountain is not an easy task, but climbing of the mountain should be done at least once in our life. So therefore he is telling that looking back is easier, but we should not look back and we should not go back here. Now if I go more further, he is telling that it will not make you, your own courage will not let you to go back also here. So struggling, and if you go on, if you climb this the mountain, your complications and your all the companion keeps you up. They will help you, your partners will help you, and just not they help you, they're actually like about to make you to go there also. Just another 50 feet, just another 50 feet or 100, maybe you ask yourself, you will say just 50 feet, chalo yaar aur chalte hain. You will say to yourself only, and you'll go, you'll climb. Then again you will go, you'll say bas 100 feet or chalo. Yani ki you are actually painting your own collar, and then you are telling chal chal. हो जाएगा, चलो चलो, move. And your partners also tell the same thing here. And in this theory and the concept, we can say that there is no end of that. You look your own companion and you look at your own self. You draw inspiration from each other. They are also climbing, I am also climbing. I am telling to myself, बस 10 कदम और 10 कदम और 10 कदम और 100 meters or 100 meters और तुम जाते जा रहे हो. तो धीरे धीरे what will happen? You will actually get the strength. So you must go and climb this mountain in the group only, where you both mean the group people also, and you also can get some kinds of relative theory with this kinds of mountains and the concept of the climbing Everest also. Apart from that, we can say looking around from the mountain tell you that it is worthwhile to climb. Matlab, it is actually you are deserving to climb the mountain, and it will be great enough also. So other silvery peaks also appear. Silvery peaks means what? You know, my dear students, silvery peak means the ice filled peaks. Some of the peaks are there, some of the peaks which is actually filled with the ice. So it will look like silver when the sunshine is passing from there. So that's also we can say silvery peak can be seen here. The surrounded peaks look like a jeweled necklace around the neck of the Sumit also. The golden color can be sun rays near to the mountain, and you might have seen Amarnath, and you might have seen the Himalaya also, Kedarnath and all mountains. How nicely golden color they are shining, sometimes silver also. Enriching the experience, just looking down could be a huge experience, and the summit of the mountain can be seen. So you are actually making yourself to look down also and to climb up also here in the options which God is making you to worship himself. You're also actually down, and you're actually making your obedience, you're connecting yourself, okay, towards which God worships you. God you worship here. You're missing, you're remembering, you're feeling the presence of the Almighty God, and you're feeling the light also. There is no traffic there, there is no any kind of problematic thing, there is no tensions there. You're just climbing the mountain, and you're feeling that the climbing mountain is one of the best thing ever I have seen out here. I left on the Everest, the author is saying that I left on the Everest a picture of Guru Nanak. Now why he left the picture? Dekho, whenever you are going at some kinds of places, you leave some kinds of inspirational things so that it can help the other also. But dirty people will write their name also. Dirty people, some of the mischievous, they will carve, वो खोद के कुछ ना कुछ, they will write there. This is bad, ऐसा नहीं. You can leave some kinds of good things there which can give inspiration to other also, in the concept of theory. So here he's saying that which is worthwhile, like I left the Guru Nanak's picture. Guru Nanak is one of the, we can say, Sikh Guru, and he's the 10th Guru of the Sikh also, where we can say that he gave the very good message to the Sikh brothers and sisters, and they follow also his Guru Granth Sahib too here. So therefore we can say that a picture of the goddess Durga also, then Ra left a picture of goddess Durga too here, then we can say the other related god too here, the Fu Druji left a relief of the Buddha also. Other climbers were there, they were also relieving some of their goddess and all. Then Edmund Hillary, he also Edmund Hillary also left some kinds of images, we can say buried the cross under the cairn here, the cross Jesus Christ, a heap in the rocks and all. Though we did this kinds of thing in the snow, and we were enjoying also here. And they are not the symbol of conquest, but the symbol of reverence. Means they are not the symbol that I have actually conquered this mountain, but it is a symbol where the other people can come, and from whatever they caste are there, they will actually feel connected towards the God. You'll actually feel connected towards the God. So the lesson is detailed with the theory of religious mythology also, my dear student. Religious mythology too here. So the experience of climbing mountain is one of the best and completely enormous, completely different kind of example. And there is another Sumit also. It is within yourself. One Sumit is inside, one mountain is inside. That we have to conquer. That will generate the courage, and that will make us to climb the mountain. So somehow we can say each man carries himself our own mountain peak, and that's how they must carry these kinds of things in their life. Apart from that, we can say, okay, human beings are made of the mistakes also. Until unless they are not doing the mistake, they will not continue to do the best theory of the examples. So don't fear about the mistake, and just need to take a risk. Go forward and go forward for your own achievement. So internally also there is a mountain internally. तो हमारे अंदर किस चीज़ का माउंटेन होता है? वी आर हैविंग सम काइंड्स ऑफ माउंटेन ऑफ फियर, देन अदर काइंड ऑफ थिंग. तो पहले उसको क्लाइंब करना है हमें. देन वी नीड टू क्लाइंब द आउटर स्पेस माउंटेन, एंड देयरफॉर वी कैन से दैट कि विद द फुल द माउंटेन वी कैन से दैट कि ईच मैन कैरीज हिमसेल्फ विथ हिज ओन माउंटेन दैट कैन बी ही मस्ट क्लाइंब इट. He must climb here. Further, we can say knowledge of himself, then imaginations, then gratefulness, fear, inaccessible things, and it cannot be climbed anyone else if you don't climb your own mountain. So you need to conquer your own fear, and you need to yourself to do that also. So the physical changes, if we talk about, can be also seen in this part of area. When the act of climbing mountain, Sumit, can be easily understood here. You can see the picture also, my dear student, in this book, page number 78, where I am reading and I am making you to understand about the climbing of the mountain by H.P.S. Major. Now outside, if you talk about, let's talk about the outside. If you talk about the outside in akin to the act, if you just think about the act, then we can say climbing of the mountain within, the effect of the both climbers and the climbing of the mountain, same, we can say that could be same enough. Now whether the mountains you climb is physical, emotional, spiritual, or climbing the mountains is certainly changing your life too enough. Okay, it changes you much about it. The world changes in yourself. So it is not theory in the lesson, my dear student, कि only you need to climb the mountain of Everest. No, it is the mountain of your own problems internally. If you can't go and climb the mountain outside area, then you can go and climb your internal mountains. Climb your responsibilities, don't run from that. Climb your fear, don't be covered by that. Climb your imaginations, don't kill your dreams. So these are the things which we are actually understanding in this lecture, and we can say HPS Avilias is also telling us about this kinds of theory related to the lesson. And I ventured thinking about my own experience. Everest has provided me the inspiration facing the life, which is a life's phase. On the other, we can say it is also the conquest climbing of mountain. Internally, Sumit, equally actually the internal relevant thoughts, Sumit, and the struggling phase beneath are lying inside me. And no one mountain is higher than Everest. No any problem is bigger than your own personal problems. Either it is Everest or the mountain of your own problems, responsibilities, and other things. They all should be climbed well by you. You should not run from the half of the battle. You need to go there, which is actually said by in this lesson HPS Avilias in this lesson. I hope this lesson is very interesting, my dear student, and I hope that this lesson made you to understand that the theory of the life, everybody in the life is having different question paper. The questions are different of life. You should not copy others. They are having different papers. You are having different paper. आपकी ज़िंदगी के समस्या समाधान अलग हैं, तो आप दूसरों के साथ अपने आप को कंपेयर ना कीजिए. You don't do comparison with the other people. You need to find your way. You need to find your solution. You need to find one road like Robert Frost, and you need to walk on that road. Uniqueness will be making you unique. Focus will be making you always forgive the people who are doing bad with you. Revenge is not the solution, but success is the revenge best for the revenge here. Make yourself successful. You are taking the revenge. You don't need to hurt that person. God is there for that, and you always need to conquer your fear. You need to conquer your own imaginations too. Okay, I hope this lecture was interesting, my dear student, and this lesson number 5 and the 8th standard. I hope you imagined also the theory, as I said you, some of the pictures I made you to see in this lesson, and some of the pictures also which is relating with the textbook can be seen there. Revise this lesson number 5, the Sumit Within, and the NCERT book is that here. Okay, take care till then, and be courageous. Don't fear. Always certify yourself, and always be judgmental too. Also means you should judge some kinds of thing, whether it is right or wrong. Whenever there is no option, you need to go forward, and you need to take the risk also. Take care. Jai Hind.